Alright, guys, so we're back yet again. We're going to be doing Siren Season 4, Episode 5. We're finally here. I'm not going to waste no time. Hopefully, you guys enjoy. Let me know what you think. Ben mutters in his sleep, still having the same dream about Ren. A man and woman named Elizabeth and Andy give Ben water as much as they can while he fights off a fever and whatever else. Luckily, Andy is a doctor and a fisherman out of habit. Andy looks over at Ben and says to Elizabeth, "Honey, get me everything you can think of for this young man. Has had it rough. Who knows how long he has been out in the ocean." Elizabeth runs, gathering any kinds of medicine for someone lost at sea for a period of time. Andy injects Ben with a IV as well as antibiotics to be safe, "Stay with me, son, you're safe. Can you tell me your name?" Ben murmurs, saying, "Ben, my name is Ben." Annie states, "Nice to meet you, Ben. I'm Andy. This is my wife, Elizabeth. I'm a doctor. Let me help you and get you as best as I can." Elizabeth suggests calling ER or EMS. As Ben says no, Andy holds him down by the shoulder, saying, "It's okay. We will get you healthy, but you need rest." "Honey, grab him some more blankets and some of my clothes should fit him," Andy states. Andy, a man to look to be in his early 50s, and Elizabeth in her late 40s, do what they can to make Ben comfortable and alert. While Ben gets treated, we transfer over to China with Maddie. Maddie continues looking into her heritage and lore, calling different long distant relatives, trying to make sense out of what happened to her father and if skinwalkers exist and more. Mandy learns, getting off the phone, running her hands through her hair, rubbing her temples. "Shit," she says. "This has to be something other than I'm assuming, but what if it's something from my heritage and lore that Dad taught me?" Rob comes in from work, seeing Maddie upset. "Any luck?" She shakes her head. "No, no cousins, no relatives. I've barely had anything come up. I barely had anything. Most of it's children's stories from what I can tell. But what if, Rob?" "I know. I mean, all I've ever known through my mind is, of course, humans and my own kind. But this is way out of my experience. But I think it's possible for any legend to be real. I mean, I think especially about all the tribes you have met of merfolk, especially Ren and myself." "I know," she says, getting up, walking back and forth. "Xander said he found tracks. I got pictures. Look at this." I compared to different sites and sightings of what this could be. Most keep saying the same thing, but even if it's true that it could have killed my dad, or maybe it was something else, something of definitely there to look more into. Rob states, "I talked to people and looked into other legends. They all say the same thing, but my people haven't ran into whatever this creature is, and it doesn't want to be found or good at hiding or making some kind of message that nobody wants." Maddie leans back against the counter, looking down. "I gotta find out." Rob nods and gets out his laptop from his book bag and says, "And let's keep digging and look around. Maybe a professional." Maddie looks up. "Maybe there's one who can help me," Maddie states. Rob looks confused and intrigued. "Who?" "My professor," Maddie states. "Maybe he can help." Rob nods as they both grab their backpacks and leave, heading to the university from the apartment, wondering if this is another sea creature that nobody has ever heard of or seen, or something on land. Rin is in the water, without hope, without anyone, just a swim by herself, trying to clear her head. She thinks, "How will I do this? Be a leader of my people, be a mother, be a friend, without Ben." She swims by fish and other merfolk. This is part of her tribe now, since she is leader, and she lifts her head to see how far from the shore she has become. She is away. She looks and turns around and heads back, crawling back into nothing. As she sheds her tail and her walks on two legs, knowing that the pain is nothing for what she's already gotten used to feeling. Grabbing a towel, drying off, putting on clothes, back on jeans, t-shirt, still barefoot, about ready to pick up her flip-flops as she hears something in the brushes. "Cammy?" she asks. "Hope?" she asks. Nothing, just more moving in the brushes as she looks. Something jumps out from the bushes, attacking her. As she fights, she hisses in her normal siren tone, knowing she has to fight on her hands now. She pushes whatever this off of her and hisses, and it goes around to the ground, crouching, staring at this creature on two legs like a human, but a creature not too sure. But when it roars at her, she hisses and screams back, showing dominance, that she isn't scared, showing she is ready for whatever fight this unknown creature has in it. The creature backs off and runs back into the forest. A tilt as Ren tilts her head, looking down. Same tracks. Unsure that this is a land creature or a sea creature, nothing that Ren has ever come across, still unsure what this is or what it could come from. None of my people are human. Too strong, she states. She looks down at her shirt is torn a bit, not as bad. She lifts her bag and keeps a watchful eye as she walks back to the house, thinking, was that the same creature from a few nights ago? Ren walks back, still thinking about that same creature from tonight and last night. Could it have been the same creature or a different one? As she finally gets back, opening up the doors with the keys, closing it, seeing Cammy asleep with Hope on the couch. Ren smiles and puts her bag down the recliner and turns off the lights in the living room. It puts a blanket on Cammy and Hope. Seeing her niece and daughter together, knowing Cammy would protect Hope as she always would and would have, due to what Hope means to Ren, as well as also her being family to Cammy. Hope goes to the back patio, opening it, and sits in the rocking chair, wondering what was that thing that she faced, and still unsure what this could be. A possible enemy? Has it been revealed now? Is this thing a new enemy? There we go, guys. So episode 5 is now in the history books. So if anybody's wondering, I have been really trying to go on not only the Native American side for skinwalkers, whatever else, maybe even thinking about putting in a different type of sea creature as well. I just got to figure out kind of what to use. So just bear with me. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm trying to put as much in rather than just focusing on one person. I'm trying to kind of go back and forth and mix different characters into one little episode. So again, if it's not that long, I do apologize. But overall, let me know what you think about it down in the comments. And I'll see you as always on the next one.